everyone, my name is Betsy and today I'm going to show you how I made my mermaid costume for this Halloween. I'll show you how to make this skirt first, then I'll go in and show you how I made the seashell headpiece. If you do want to see how I did my makeup, then I'll leave that video linked in the description box below. But let's get started on this DIY. Check the description box below for a full list of supplies. I laid down a garbage bag to prevent paint from getting on my floor. Then I took this white cotton pencil skirt and I put a piece of cardboard in the center of it. That way when I start painting, the front and back of the skirt will not stick together. I smoothed out the fabric as best I could on the cardboard. That way I have a smooth surface when I start painting. So this first color is from Folk Art and it's a metallic paint in the color Aquamarine. So an inch below the top of the skirt, I started painting a line of diamonds. I used a wide paintbrush in order to make this shape. I staggered the second line of diamonds, and then the third row of diamonds will actually line up directly below the first row of diamonds. For my second paint color, I'm using another Folk Art metallic paint in the colored Emerald, and I'm just going to take a smaller, fluffier paintbrush and just dab this color randomly onto the diamonds. It doesn't have to match up evenly for each diamond. Also, this will just create a little more dimension for you. And right now you can see the staggered line pattern I was talking about of how the first and third row line up together and the second and fourth row line up together. And the last color I'm using is this Anita's metallic paint in the color Topaz, and I'm just going to go in with a smaller brush and fill in the white area between the diamond shapes. This was definitely the most time-consuming part when I was painting. And once I finished the front of the skirt, I just let it sit and dry for a couple of hours. Then I just turned the entire skirt over on the piece of cardboard, and I just started painting again. Definitely wear something comfy and that you wouldn't mind ruining. I sat and painted for 6 hours, and that's not including the time that it took for the fabric to dry, and also I got paint all over my clothes, so definitely take that into consideration before you start painting. And once your skirt is completed and it's dried, just put the skirt on and take a measuring tape. Measure 1.5 inches above your bottom hemline down to the floor. And my length, I think, was about 13 inches. So now I've just laid my tool out on the floor and I'm going to take my measuring tape and start cutting strips of that length that we just measured. And the distance across that I'm cutting should be able to wrap around the bottom of the skirt 2 times. And I'm going to repeat this process until I just run out of tulle. And I'm going to do this to each tulle piece that I bought. I bought 1.5 yards of one green color, another yard of a brighter green color, and then 2 yards of a blue color. And just keep the strips piled up by the color. And then I started layering the strips on top of each other, and I wanted to rotate the colors. So I know I did like a green and a blue, then a green and a blue, and I tried to make my brighter greens more towards the outside because I did really like that lime green color the most. And then I took a clothes hanger and I attached the fabric to it. I made sure that one side lined up perfectly. So then I just hung the hanger up pretty high, and the bottom was kind of bunching up a little bit, so I went through and just made sure that all of the fabric was straightened out. Now I'm going to take a hot glue gun, and on that side that lined up perfectly, I'm going to start gluing that fabric together. What I did was make a strip, then fold the fabric over, and then press the fabric together with my fingers. And if you want to wait a few seconds before you press the fabric together and let the glue cool, you can do that. That way you don't burn your fingertips, but just make sure that you're not waiting too long or the glue will dry. And now it's time to attach the tulle to the bottom of the skirt. I just took the bottom of the skirt and flipped it about 2 inches, and I'm going to be using my hot glue gun for this step. And since we flipped the hemline up, make sure the side of the strips that aren't glued together are going towards the top of the skirt. If they are going the other way, when you flip the skirt right side out, you will have your tulle going up versus going down. So I'm going to go in and make a straight line of glue. Then I'm going to take that tulle and just push it down onto the glue and hold it for a few seconds till it attaches. Then I'm going to make a dot on top of the tulle, fold it back, press that down, then make another dot, fold the tulle strips back again, and then continue with another line of glue. And just continue this process all the way around the skirt. And since hot glue dries so quickly, you can just go ahead and flip your skirt right side out. And at the very top of the skirt, I had left it unpainted. What I'm going to do is go in with that folk art metallic emerald green paint and just paint over all of the white area that I had left untouched earlier. And for the hairpiece, I'm going to take this seashell that I purchased at Hobby Lobby for $1.99. And I'm also going to take this metal clip that I had laying in my drawer, but you can get these at any drugstore or Walmart. And then I'm going to take my hot glue gun and make 2 little dots on the back of the seashell. And then I'm going to take my clip and put it down onto the glue, and I'm going to press that for a couple of seconds. That way I make sure that it sticks. And I had leftover tulle, and so I decided to make these little tulle patches on the side of my skirt. All I did was take the extra tulle, fold it in half, and then just stick it on the side of the skirt. And this is a completed look. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up. Also leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to see the makeup look, I'll definitely leave that again in the description box below. I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for watching. Bye.